Sugoli swagweg sali hok ni wak sonoda ni yunget som go ne da no tunu chi wa gadli hunde ne kai ga keli hun yan hi agung gwet da suha kai ga tonji de galung da dong kanu sot jinu chi ha diende tane ne jini do no dong go ne. I extend my greetings here today, everybody, to you all, and you all know me. I'm Sally Hokt. That's my Indian name. That's the kind of name I have, and the position I hold here is I teach our language in our community. I work here at the log building, and I teach some of our people on how to go about revitalizing, using our language, how it goes together, understanding, and all that. Anyway, I've been asked to talk about one word here today, and that word is Yadde Swaliwaganle. And that is a word and in our language, and it seems to have the meaning of we're looking off in a distance somewhere away at some kind of a way where we focus our sight on something away of a message, an idea. There's two words that make that word up. One is, if I would change it to myself, I could say dekandle. I'm focusing my sight on something or looking at something. And the other part is oliwa, a word, way, or matter, or an idea. There are many different things that can mean, and it always changes in how it incorporates with different words too. So I'd have to change the word, I guess, myself, and to say ohandu. Ohandu is in front of, or I guess that's what it means, in front of. Ohandu yatdundwaganlak. Yatdundwaganlak. We're going to be looking into the future, ahead, somewhere ahead. All of us will look ahead. We'll be looking ahead. And that's how I would change it. I changed the pronoun in it to be inclusive of myself, everybody included. I can also put the oliwa back in there. I took it out, and I could say ohandu yatdundwaliwagandlak. And that's also too, we're looking for some kind of an idea, looking ahead for an idea or a word, a matter, subject, any of those types of things. So I can also just say dedwagandle. We're all looking at something. We're all focusing our sight on something. So there's different ways to use these words here, and actually it sounds better if you use several different words and kind of make up a sentence rather than just focusing on one word. It usually turns out a little bit more specific as to what you're trying to say. But we can say ohandu yatdundwaganlak, and that we will all be looking ahead. So I guess I'd like to say about that much here on that particular word that I was asked to talk about here today and translate. Tonigaonak.
Today, that we are all looking forward to how best to budget the funds that are the income of the Oneida Nation of Wisconsin. And in order to look forward, we must also look back. If we do not study what we have been through, we will probably repeat some of the same mistakes, if you will, that others have repeated in times gone past. And I would like to read just one sentence or a couple of sentences written by Hyson Dockstader in 1941. And he says this: the old couple, Martin Metoxen and his wife, had been defrauded by our own Indian lawyer, I will not say his name at this time, through speculation on the Menominee Indian claim, which he was working on, the Indian lawyer was working on. They mortgaged their farm to double the principal with interest. There were about 10 victims of this fraud speculation, which all lost their farms and their homes. And the point is that they wanted the money now, and that happened with many, many people who had their allotments, and they had income, they had good farms, and they mortgaged their farms. They spent their money on the latest automobiles and good clothes and high living. The point I am making here is that no matter what our income is, even if it is very substantial, we all need to save part of it. And it includes for the tribe that the tribe needs to save part of it, as does the individual. We must look to the future. If we're comfortable now, we have to prepare for ourselves and our children and our grandchildren to be comfortable also in the future.
Going forward to me means funding and prioritizing things that ensure that future generations have the option to live as a community. So funding things like housing, funding things like obtaining a control of the land within the reservation boundaries, having jobs here available, to me promotes keeping people here. And when you raise your families here and you're interacting with each other, we got a better chance of saving our things like our language and our songs, our dances, things like our sense of humor and who we are as a people and where we came from. All of that by looking forward.
Looking forward to me means that all our programs, from our youth to our elderly, are funded and taken care of. That either our culture is preserved and that our education and sports for youth are taken care of. That way, we are able to pass down our knowledge and our education with our culture to our children and our children's children.
Looking forward to me takes on a special meaning since I've been diagnosed with cancer, and I only know I'm guaranteed today, and all of us, we're not guaranteed tomorrow, we're not guaranteed 5 or even 10 years from now. So to be the best person that you can today and support your family, your community with the best energy that you can. Negative is just going to bring negative, positive brings positive. When I look at the tribe, looking forward, to me, I like the word sustainability. And we have to figure out a way to financially sustain our programs and services and build our programs and services. When I really look at the sustainability of it, it's really about putting that money aside to make sure that those programs and services are there. And then on the other side is, do we have the best organization that we could possibly have within, treating each other, being there for each other, and helping to support this great organization that we work for. So that's what it means to me, sustainability.
Sigoli Swagwake, Trish King Nyongyets, Oneida Nation Treasurer. Our vision is to strengthen and protect our people, reclaim our land, and enhance the environment by exercising our sovereignty. Every year, the Oneida Nation provides over 1,200 programs and services. Together, we are working to sustain our culture, our heritage, and our economy. In 1964, the Oneida Nation's first budget was $400 and serviced approximately 1,700 enrolled Oneidas. At that time, we had approximately 80% unemployment. We only had approximately 1,500 acres of land. Since 1964, our nation has grown significantly. Today, we have over 1,200 programs and services. We reach out to approximately 17,100 tribal members. Our land base has increased to 24,839 acres, and unemployment is at 11%. Our Oneida Nation provides all these services with a budget of more than $450 million today. Also, we own several businesses in Wisconsin and have successful business ventures with annual returns. One of our successful ventures is Thornberry Creek Golf Course, and to tell us more is Josh Dockstader, current General Manager.
Hello, I'm Joshua Dockstader, your PGA General Manager here at Thornberry Creek at Oneida. Thornberry Creek at Oneida is already the best golf course in the region, but now the world is going to know about it as well. With the Thornberry Creek LPGA Classic happening next year, July 3rd through the 9th, we will be featured in over 75% of countries around the world. And we're expecting over 70,000 spectators on site to help educate them not only on our product, but who the Oneida people are as a culture, and help educate them on what we do and what we have to offer. We expect to see you there, and we can't thank you enough.
The nation's tribal budget includes revenues from federal grants, state grants, investment income, and tribal revenues. The size of our tribal operations needed to service the membership requires a budget that focuses on improving outcomes, managing our debt, and planning to meet our goals and objectives. One of our most important objectives is reducing debt, and here to explain this initiative is Larry Barton, CFO.
The manner in which we have accelerated debt retirement, rather than paying the bank not only the principal but the interest cost and expense with that, by paying down our debt service, we can utilize that available resource to support gaming, retail, and other related development initiatives that we feel can positively add to resources to fund programs.
The budget is a necessary tool to ensure we are providing essential government responsibilities, such as community development, language and culture, education, public safety, healthcare, housing, land, and employment. So let's take a look at the plans for the upcoming year in some of these areas.
Hi, I'm Troy Parr with the Oneida Development Division. Over the past few years, we've created new infrastructure, roads, water, and sewer to support future development in Central Oneida. One of our goals is to create a sense of place, a place where people want to be, a place to get together, see friends, and have a cup of coffee. Over the next year, we plan on doing additional planning for Central Oneida, potentially additional acquisition, and carrying out some efforts of redevelopment. So over the next few years, you'll be seeing some new buildings, new structures, new places that emerge in Central Oneida. And our efforts have been and will always be creating a place that is uniquely Oneida.
Hi, my name is Barb Kolich, and I work for the Human Resources Department. Today, we have over 2,700 employees. About 1,000 employees work for the gaming division, and we have over 1,700 employees who work for the program and services area. We're planning to raise the minimum wage to $10.10 an hour for the purpose of recruiting and retaining frontline employees.
One of our goals is to be more sustainable. We try to be more sustainable by increasing and using resources that we already have to help our cattle grow better, our crops yield higher, and our buffalo grow faster.
My name is Dale Wheelock, Executive Director of Housing. We provide services for our Oneida community members. Number of tenants, total family members we serve is 1,194 at this time. We have 374 units composed of low-income rental. They're all income-based. There's also a home ownership program, special units for the elders, and also people with disabilities. So we have 10 units that are totally 504 compliance with American Disabilities Act. Plans for the future include an additional 12 units for elder cottages to be located over in those locations in the elder community. Infrastructure is in place, so we're just now, as money comes in, then we start providing the monies that we can use for new construction.
From the hard work of our ancestors, we know sustainability is a necessity. It is the ability for our current generation to look forward and create a way for the faces yet to come to have the same or better opportunities and benefits we enjoy today. This is our responsibility, and our current budget provides for all of these. Yawanko.